Alright. Oh, wait. Let's see. Alright. Live. What is up? It's your boy. My name is Lil Marks. And we're back at it like a bad habit. Okay. And what I have brought to you today is Back to the Future the game. Now this brings back so much memories from my Xbox 360 days. And I felt the need to buy this at GameStop. So I did. And now here we are. We're bringing back old games like Dead Rising 2, which will be next, and Off the Record. And I don't want to do it, but I kind of want to. Dead Rising 4 as well. But without further ado, we're gonna get right into this. Alright. We're doing there's 5 episodes of this. Yeah, it's a Telltale type of thing. Except you don't make choices. You just play through it. It's about time. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, episode this. So like we could like... No, take me back. Alright, I remember how it works now. Okay. Alright. So it'll take you to like a different menu. Alright, new game. Yes. Because I'm gonna be messing up and I know it. So, yeah, show goals.
Alright, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th.
Wait. No. You already know it. Whenever we play, what's it called? Whenever we play, a Telltale game, we gotta put subtitles in.
1985, 1:18 a.m. And this...
Wait, can we make that a little bit bigger? Pop-up text. Oh, wait. Can we make the subtitles a little bit bigger or no? Alright, never mind. Alright, let's continue.
This temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you
The
go.
good thing about it is
Get
that
down.
they have the
Get
actual
your
voice
seatbelt
actors
on.
from the movie.
That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Alright, here we go.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Now, if you all have never seen this game before, watch any playthroughs of it.
Not me.
Strap
The
in
car.
and
The
relax.
car.
Because it's about to be good as hell.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh, shit.
Watch this, watch this.
Oh, shit, baby girl. Whoa.
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m.
You built a time machine out of a
DeLorean? Catch up with
DeLorean?
him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Oh, seems you have a problem here.
Doc?
Einstein didn't come back.
That's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox. No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
Oh, okay, well, here we are, boys. And I can spin, too. Hey, never tried that before. Let me see this achievement real quick. Deja Marty. Perfectly repeated dialogue while repeating Doc's temporal experiment. I don't even know. I think that means I like repeated the same lines from the movie. But anyways, let's continue, boys. Alright, toolbox.
Notebook. Got it.
Got that freaking notebook.
Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N.
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa. Deja vu.
Oh, I'm seeing through him. I'm seeing through Doc. Uh-oh.
Doc?
Twin Pines Mall.
Great Scott!
Oh, shoot.
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Oh, shit, I don't even remember how this goes
Doc!
down. Oh, it was a nightmare. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Marty, is everything
It's
okay?
like a flashback night, kind of.
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old
really happened?
1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Holy crap! Yes, boys. Never thought you'd see this game in 2020. Okay. Yes?
Dad!
All
Are we
right.
too late to stop the sale?
Oh.
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there
now
is
I
back
remember.
here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Freaking Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Remembering. Let's talk to this old boy. Talk to Pops. Hey, Pops.
Hey, Dad.
Freaking, he's alive.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Who's freaking running the sale then, homie?
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
You got Doc wrong. He's not a bad guy at all. He's freaking cool.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
What is he doing here?
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
I had a dream that whites and blacks should be together.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
Have you looked at...
What did
oh,
you
I should've put
dream?
No thanks. God
Oh,
damn it.
just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
For pennies.
Let's make some noise.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Oh, I think we're gonna... If I'm correct, we're gonna use that against Biff later, for, like, in a little bit. But not right now. Anyways.
Hey, Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not...
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not...
But I'm not above picking
Oh,
through
yeah.
the remains. You know what they say.
Already posted
Don't
that, my
look a
bad.
gift horse in the butt.
Doc's not freaking dead.
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
No.
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind, my guy. I'll just look over here. No. God damn it. God damn it. Stop it. Freaking stop, dude. Dude! Oh my god. Okay. Wait. Alright.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
I saw it first, you freaking fatso. You freaking fat boy. You freaking beer belly. Your freaking sideburns having that?
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc
what's a
asked me
flux
to...
Brown's
catheter?
worm food, kid.
What the hell is
This
that?
looks like it might be worth something.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
If you need, I don't need help.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Alright. God damn it. I should have put no thanks. Well, I don't think I could change it now. I'd have to restart the whole thing. Oh, that's fine.
Hey, Biff. I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Yes.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Well, that's just fucked up to say.
Never mind.
Alright, we'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Now we do it.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Oh, not homie.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right,
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
McFly. Oh, here you
Gosh,
go, Marty.
I'm
Let's hear a
sorry.
few licks.
Alright, we gotta figure this out. We gotta get him to stand in front of him. We gotta screw him
Man,
up.
you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Alright, we gotta find a way to like. We gotta find. I think we gotta like turn it up a little bit.
Now that is a dangerous amp.
And I think we gotta turn it up just a little bit. We gotta find.
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
it's so great revisiting this. Alright, so let's figure this out. It would take a pretty powerful force to knock that. I know that. Alright, let's see here. Friggin' what, dude?
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own
Bro, why is he
conception, for
squinting?
example?
With his Asian eyes, bro. Kinda reminds me of somebody. Kehlani?
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly.
We gotta get your
I was
dad
just
out of
warming
here.
them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Hey, Kehlani. Kehlani.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Man.
Hey, Dad.
I can fight my own
About
fight.
Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
Yes, you can.
His face.
Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way.
Okay.
You know where to find me.
Oh man, that's funny.
Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
Yeah, why didn't
I'll
you
keep
just ask,
looking around.
ask him to
Thanks,
get the
Dad.
notebook back? Alright.
You want to
Now
hear a
you
number
go
by
for it.
Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans. Now watch
Alright, here we
me
go.
blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. What?
Doc, where are you?
What? It's all coming back to me now, I swear. So that's freaking Einstein, isn't it?
Doc?
I.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Well, it doesn't look like he's in here, is it? Does it, Marty?
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please, take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
And now, if I'm correct, we gotta give him the shoe and he'll tell us where to go.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Great Scott!
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans.
Oh my
Get
God.
along now. Scat!
Now this freaking woman, this bitch, is gonna be like the whole of the freaking game. Like the freaking epitome of annoyance in this game. Alright, oh.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
I was gonna say it.
State your business, child.
Oh, God damn it.
You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Oh yeah, I got your shoe.
E. Strickland? You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Oh,
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
show the shoe.
A shoe? now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Oh!
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Oh, poor Einstein. Oh, that's funny, man.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean.
There's a lot of stairs.
I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10
I just
people
saw
in
It
this
Chapter
city
2, and this is giving me a lot of
hooligans.
memories.
It's a fact.
I'm getting
Look it
really
up.
paranoid now. I'm playing. It's a fact. Look it up. That's her thing.
Have a seat, Sonny.
I can't even sit.
Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then
Man, I haven't
don't
seen a
touch
radiator
anything.
in so long. Alright, let's get her binoculars.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead.
Don't
dear.
ask. Aw. Just gonna sneak it.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a
His
clue to find
father.
a doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Jam? What? Oh my, wait, oh god. If you're talking about that, that's nasty. We got some candy.
Candy looks older than I am.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, we're good, we're good.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Okay then. Oh wait, hold on.
Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
I'm just...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yeah.
I keep hearing things, man.
Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle
All right.
with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
the speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That
where
speakeasy
was
that
it,
burned
homie?
down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two right figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up
Wait a minute. Okay, that's just alarm.
after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Where was that? Oh, wait. What's with all these newspapers, huh? I already know what for, but, you know, just tell me.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Could you...
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Like, I'm supposed to know that.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
What?
Tenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Oh, shit.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Wait, so if we try to
I
touch
told
it...
you not to touch those!
Oh, well, I'm gonna touch it anyway.
I told you not to touch those!
Freaking... Oh, well, guess what? I'm gonna touch them now. You know why? Because you're gonna go in the kitchen, and and you're not gonna know what I'm
Here's the
doing.
whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now!
Hee hee hee.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
That's not what I'm looking for. Wait, what?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, so something else we need to do.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly.
But I'm not polite, as you can see.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Oh, that's peculiar.
What are these?
Here's a strong
Editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
How the fuck? Alright.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Oh god. Maybe something I could do. Oh wait, so the video store went on.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
But...
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Oh, hell no! She's gonna keep me here?
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
She's really gonna keep me here, are you fucking kidding me?
I don't want to record them right now.
Not on a recorder.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff. I think I'd better save this for Doc. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
What to do? What the freaking... Oh, there's more newspapers over here, though.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
Should be for...
Spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
You! What the hell do I do, man?
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead,
I'm so
dear.
stupid. I'm supposed to use these.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
I need a date. So 1932, right?
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
Ow! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
This is freaking stupid. Oh man. It's so stupid. Where'd I get these clothes from? I guess I kept spare clothes.
Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Dressed up for the Halloween party. It's a work uniform. It's a cool it's a costume for a school play.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you
Friggin'
don't have to
retard.
explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Obviously stupid.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy. Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Maybe you should give yourself a week. Or maybe like at least a few days before. I don't know about a day. Why is the freaking cop hitting me for? I didn't even do anything. Car of the future. Alright. Back in time.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Alright, I'm feeling this. I'm sorry, no homo, but freaking Marty has no freaking booty at all. What is that? Oh my god, that boy's skinny. Jesus, Marty. Okay.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction.
What?
Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I know Doc.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an
Oh, it's
unbiased
freaking Miss
opinion for my
Strickland.
story. Pretend you don't know him.
See, this is what
How
I
would
mean.
you
She's gonna
feel
be in the
about his
whole of
heroic
it.
act of destruction?
It's her when she's young.
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Michael Corleone, because that sounds sexy.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone.
Okay, but you don't even know how do you know how to spell it? How did you know how to spell it?
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
Yeah, see,
You read my
it
column?
is.
How
It's
sweet!
Strickland.
I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
She still does
Doc,
that.
I gotta
I mean, she's
find
been doing that
Doc.
ever since. Look it up.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look
moose?
like? A hunting lodge?
Yeah, can I get some moose?
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum.
Oh, alright. Did you just call me Bub?
I don't need anything in there, and I don't have any money.
That's how he runs. Jesus, Marty.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Whoa! Oh, whoa! Whoa! Alright, let's go in the soup kitchen. Let's go to... Oh, you know, no, let's go see Doc first. Oh, so many memories.
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Jeez. Alright. Let's make a freaking
Why don't we
stand.
try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a puffy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Well, shit. Well, shit on my biscuits.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Soup kitchen. Here we go, boys. Oh man, it feels so good to be back. Gotta say, I really miss this game. think that's my grandpa.
McFly!
Biff? Kid! Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh,
I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well,
what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly...
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Oh, okay, Sam.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement. Nah.
Cue ball.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Hey, I just want some soup, man. So this guy likes a soup.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Brown results?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Courthouse babies. Artie, Arthur McFly, and George. It inverts your controls. It's kind of annoying, but it's alright.
I better not go back in there. They're angry, and they've got scissors. I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court.
Yo, it's Doc.
I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way.
Uh-oh.
I have important business to transact.
That boy look young as hell. Hey, come here. Boy, get over here. I need to talk to you. So,
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Hey, boy, I ain't giving up on you.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Oh, God damn it. Well, it doesn't look like he wants to talk.
Psst, Doc!
Morty! Have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great!
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
I'm gonna get the Teen Doc to trust me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Mutter all the time.
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Why is the Expo making you mutter?
What does this Expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self was working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Oh yeah, I gotta record it.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
There he is. Get him.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
What? I didn't do nothing. Oh, I got it, so that's good.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
it'll be fine.
Alright, when you... Where's this boy at? There he is.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about Science.
I'm for planet Vulcan.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this.
Hello?
Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Hello?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Hello? I thought you were watching it. You got bored?
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Looks pretty sturdy. For a girl's bike.
Let's talk to Edna. Edna! What you got for me?
Looks pretty sturdy.
No.
For a girl's bike.
Come on.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Spit. You make the soup deliveries?
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Alright, I think I know what we have to do with this.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over-eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Mario wasn't even a thing back then.
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
Shit.
Never mind, I'm wrong. The pool hall isn't a charity.
Certainly not.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet in the park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
In the Brown
residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
Let's freaking do it then.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while.
Oh, damn it.
And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
What's up with her?
All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Is it just me or is it not soup? Alright, well, I'll worry about this guy.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
He didn't even say anything, he just picked it up.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee, and he's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So, when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do. What the hell is that? Pistachios?
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
It's mine now,
Hey!
dude.
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
That boy better run.
Emmett!
Be smooth with it.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen. Hey!
There's some dog poop.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Alright, now let's go do the subpoena. Wait, what? How the freaking fruit? How did you get? How are you walking that way and then all of a sudden you're over here? I don't even know. The freaking crap, homie. Huh? Oh, he's gonna go that way. What do you say? What do you say?
I said that is the gayest I've ever seen in my life.
The gayest what?
Gayest.
I know, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Doc!
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
I need booze.
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're
I already
both
said
underage.
that.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
How's the family?
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011.
After Back to the Future Part 3.
Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
What? But, the beginning of it was showing the first part of the movie. The first part of it. It was just like a reenactment, I guess. Except it would play different. Where he faded away. Oh no, he faded. So now, this is what happens next. It's like an alternate, like, type of... Like an alternate Back to the Future. Because we still have the car. So that's cool. Alright.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
What are you doing in jail?
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Oh, snap. It's all coming back to me now. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Alright.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025.
I don't even know what he's saying.
Just in
Well, I'm just
time
gonna go
to
with
stop Riff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Ow. So, what are you doing in 1931?
What were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Ivy almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
Oh yeah, we have to give him the hat, and then he's gonna show us where he is. I got it now.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Ivy almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
So, we already said all that about Kid
What's the story with this Kid Tannen jerk, anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna? We never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Alright, found your
notebook. I know this really
homie.
isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save meat from a grisly death in 1931.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Hang in there. Oh, God. God damn it, the freaking controls are inverted. Every time the screen changes, the controls are inverted. And I hate it.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course, because he was a patent officer just like you.
Oh, sure.
Hey, Einie, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Sure, they both got gay runs.
Huh. Deja vu.
Oh wow, and we're back here.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
Hey, I got your hat.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Oh yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
Well,
You can't do that.
I was gonna throw it.
You have to hand it to him.
I wasn't gonna throw it at him. I was just gonna show it that I have it.
I have to hand the subpoena to Arthur, not throw it.
I'm not gonna throw it.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
No, goddammit, don't close the window, mother.
What now?
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We're family.
I'm your mother's great-nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
God damn it. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get him down.
What now?
Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. If we go back there, we're gonna have to record his voice. I know what to do. I got this.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches!
Oh shit.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's
Hey.
an order!
Hey, language. Alright?
Don't make me angry, Smucko!
Ask nicely.
Get
Oh, wait.
down here
Ask
and
nicely.
face the music! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Alright, I got his
You
voice.
can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to
I don't
tell
wanna
about
record
it.
them right
You're
now.
dead meat,
I'm
twerp!
trying to record him.
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey,
And we got away.
where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
And we're safe. Alright, let's go back. I know what to do. We're gonna get him to open that.
What now?
And now we're gonna do this.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Arthur?
I don't want to record them right now.
No, I don't want to record him. What's
Hey.
up, Arthur? It was. What?
Arthur.
What?
Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
Wow, what a dickhead. Okay, let's try that again.
What now?
I have to hand this subpoena to
No,
Arthur,
for
not
fuck's sake.
throw it.
I didn't mean. Wait, what happens if I do this?
Arthur's already a little freaked out. I think showing him a picture of his yet-to-be-born son could turn him into a vegetable.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
I mean, he fell for it twice.
Where's Kid?
Ah!
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Well, he's not holding anything.
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence
Wait,
in
what?
the
He's not holding
investigation
anything.
into...
Tannen? Take it back!
Oh, there you
You
go.
can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Well, that worked.
Oh, everybody hear the damn conversation.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Well, looks like I'm gonna change his future.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
So we gotta figure out how to get this freaking alcohol. So if we go back in the soup kitchen, something's gonna be in there for us. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Alright. Cabbage.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup.
Well? I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Excuse me.
Let me get some soup.
Talking to me?
Well, freaking who else, stupid?
Can I have a bowl of soup? We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Well, you didn't ask for me before, so I think you're not gonna give me soup. But now you have.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
paprika?
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 I just think you could use a little color.
Color?
Color? No, it's flavor. It's not about color.
I don't think so. Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
No, but if I'm correct, something trigger something.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
No, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety, right. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
So if I leave for a second, I think he just does it right away. Like, watch.
Eureka!
Exactly. And now he did it. Yep. Now I have to do it when I ask for another spice. I gotta be like, oh, the soup's not good enough. Can you like put something else, you know? And then when he pushes, alright, you'll see.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried...
chili powder?
giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid.
Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
And now, watch this.
Maybe not.
What? Oh, okay, well, I guess I don't do it with... I guess I don't do it by just taking it out. I think he just does it on his own. Yeah, there you go. And there you go. We figured it out, boys.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
He's gonna give her alcohol. Oh no.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Oh, so I have to get it before she gives it to someone else. It'll be bad. She gives alcohol to the orphanage. That'd be so bad. Oh my god.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Oh, wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question. Why? I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
Okay, then. Forget the whole thing.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait!
Huh.
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
You know.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
She said, you have a righteous face. And I was like, oh, you better go get that, boy.
I'm off to get the rocket
drill. You better go get that.
Come on, let's go.
It was fine, but then when I talk,
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuberbacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot.
Yeah, what?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Oh, release valve. So that what? This? Alright.
Know who invented fire pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
So he tells me what to do. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Feed.
Okay. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Pressure? Oh.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
I remember this being very difficult, but I thought it was going to get harder along the way.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Halfway there.
Alright.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
What will it take to lead?
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton. Sunday.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Mr. Emmett, you got...
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
No, don't listen to what the dad says.
Release me from your unattainable expectations.
I think it's this one.
Child, you don't know anything about pressure.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
Almost there.
Oh, we got it. We're so close, boys.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be dividing the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
Bladders.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? They call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building.
No! Oh, god damn it! I didn't mean to do that.
What'd you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. Everything ever generated by a lawyer. No idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Okay.
Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Okay.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Release valve.
Why are you always bellowing at me?
What, bellowing?
Are nothing but over.
Oh, bellow. What?
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
Alright, well, we can do
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Hot air.
I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
So if his turn to rotate, then it's the electric one.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
I don't know that one.
Release me from your unattainable expectations.
Oh, okay.
Should I honor your wishes?
Can you slow
treat me
down?
like common bacteria. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public?
Oh my God,
like
relax.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Oh, maybe
shock.
your burning passion, Father, but it is
Oh my God,
not
just
mine.
slow for a sec.
What use as a microorganism for
Microorganism? Oh my God. Is that it?
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What?
Oh God.
This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... the old rocket power drill, and you and I
can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
3 days. A month.
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Aww.
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett... Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
All right, here we go, homie.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
I didn't even make
They're
a
moving
dent.
him to another facility for safekeeping!
Oh, man.
I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. But how am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
No, put on the bike. And now we're about to have a joyride. Here we go, boys. I'm freaking Jimmy Neutron in this bitch.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Here we go, boys.
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Alright. We just gotta figure this out. Okay.
They're locked!
I know!
Alright, let's see. It's very tired. No, not the spare tires. Rear window. Also, I have to get past there, okay. Okay, so go the other way. Front window. Toolbox right there. There's a toolbox right there. Antenna. Toolbox. Alright.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight.
Alright. Got that off. We got a hubcap.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty!
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty!
I can't break the lock, homie.
I can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
The keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I already have it. Huh?
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
So just use this. Oh. So somehow I got distracted.
Not sure what that... I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
Alright, so now we get him out. What? Alright.
Stand back, Doc.
Here we go.
Marty! Oh!
Oh! Oh, oh snap.
Eat lead, Sagan! Ow! Son of a bitch!
God damn, boy.
Oh! This is a rescue?
That's the idea.
What?
Got any ideas?
Doesn't, but none of them are applicable to this situation.
Oh, hit the throttle.
The throttle!
Oi! Oh!
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
And that's it. Oh.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
So we'll be back with the
History
next
says
episode.
Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
That's probably one of the most interesting episodes. The whole thing is interesting. The last episode is crazy. I'll tell you that. You skip this? Oh, we can skip this. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. It's gonna be an epic adventure. Epic. 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 Back to the Future, the game. This is only the beginning. But if y'all enjoyed, you know, feel free to like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure to like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and peace, homies. God damn it. And peace, homies.